This is Rick with Shooter 1721, back with some interesting stuff today. The things we have today is a Benjamin Discovery. And the reason we have this is because we're going to run a trial run on a couple items. And the items we want to run a trial on is we definitely want to be able to run the Crosman Ultra Heavy Red Flight. These are like penetrators. So we're going to give these a shot and see how they penetrate. And later we'll shoot we're going to shoot them for accuracy so you can see an accuracy. But we're also going to see what they can do when we hit a steel container and see the penetration that they do get. So we're going to go with that. And then we're also going to be working with the UTG. And what we have here is 2:16. And we have their, this thing, as far as the clarity, down at 2 powers, unreal. And I like that because for any close shots, you can put it down to just 2. And then it has the easy tap again. This is when your reticle gets into a lower light, you can tap for the different degrees you want in red or green. It's so simple to use. And this is also a side focus. This is a wonderful scope. We can't wait to put this on. And as we test and we shoot this ammo in, we're going to give this thing a setup. But what you're seeing here is you're seeing the Discovery and you're going to see the scope. But then also we want to give a little shout out to Birchwood Casey for always using their targets and everything that we do, and just how much they help us out. Same with UTG Leapers. Really appreciate it. And also to Benjamin Crosman. Again, here we got a Discovery from them, and we're going to be able to use that today in the testing. Really looking forward to seeing if these things can penetrate the way they say they can. So we're going to shoot a steel container. We'll probably shoot it, maybe we'll start with 10 yards and then 15 and then 20. And then we'll see what kind of accuracy we get from these out to 25. And if it shoots really good, we'll go out even further. So we're going to put this together and we'll be back. So right now we're zeroing in at 20 yards just because we don't know how these pellets are going to fly. And out of the Discovery, we're going to go see if we can get our chronograph to work and see if we can get a speed on these too. But so far, they really seem to be accurate. I actually have 2 in the same hole at 20, but we'll see as we continue to test here. So see if we can get this lined up. All right. So here we go. We're going to try and get the chronograph to give us a reading here on how fast these red flight penetrators are doing. And at 20 yards, we're going to see if we can shoot a nice 5-shot group. But of course, we have a nice wind of 20 miles an hour from the right to the left. And you can hear it. I was hoping to shoot in between the wind gusts, but we'll see if we can get this done. Yep, that was definitely wind factor there. You see that over the Crony? 801. Just so everybody knows, the first shot was definitely wind. So there's no doubt about that. I'm going to try and shoot there. That was 798 across the Crony there. So only right now, that was only 3 feet per second. So difference. See if we can get this one in. I don't want anybody to think any different of the first shot. I know. There's 804. Okay. Same hole. So what we're seeing is some really, really good accuracy at 20 yards here. There we go, just chewing in there. And 797, so you see there's no really super fluctuation in FPS here. In this UTG, the clarity is just ridiculous. A little bit there, a little bit of wind picked up. We notice as soon as the wind comes in, even at 20 yards, we're seeing them drift a little bit, but we'll wait a couple seconds here and see if we can get this. Like I said, that first one was a drifter, but Get this wind to stop. $7.99. So, what do you think, Ryan? I think it's pretty amazing. I'm seeing some good stuff here.
It's consistent. And one thing I'm seeing while you're shooting the plywood, it's actually blowing out the backside of the plywood.
Is it going?
I know it's not staying. They're definitely
penetrating through.
Yeah, I think it's doing what they're saying.
Now, we see that, like I said on film, that wind is blowing from right to left, and you can see that the first one went way left. As you hear the wind pick up now, if I were to shoot, I guarantee, Ryan, you look at that, what is that, about 1.5 to 2 inches? It blew, and 20 yards, it blew off of dead center. Oh, there goes the crony.
The crony. Well, I say we wait a few seconds, let the wind die down, and shoot a nice 5-shot group.
All right. Oh my goodness. Wow, oh wow. What was the crony, Ryan?
796.
Okay. What do you like so far? I see two chewing almost the same spot.
There's 804.
804. So we're at 800 with what is it, 16 grains?
Yeah, 16 grain pellet. Lead free. Sabot style. A little high, but I'll take it.
All right. Yeah. I didn't know what to expect from these rounds.
I was skeptical, but man, they're proving themselves.
A little bit of wind. Did you notice that?
Yep.
Went just a little left.
That's 3/4 inch ply, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3/4 inch
3/4.
plywood.
Yeah.
Backstop.
Yeah, it's easily poking holes straight through it. We can see it here.
800 feet a second, booking it.
That was a little high again, but that's 5 shots there. Look at that group. Now, just so everybody knows, as we're shooting this, I'm kind of rushing to try and beat the wind, and actually I should probably stop with this group. I just that's 806, right?
Yeah.
So we're sitting right at the 800 threshold. There it is. They're all in there, baby. So, what do you think as far as accuracy? Now, we are shooting 20 yards, so don't everybody get real excited and say, oh, you're only shooting 20. Yeah, we know that. Here's the deal that we're saying it, though. We're showing the accuracy it has at 20, and we do have a lot of wind in filming today. We can't control that. That's all part of things. But what we're trying to look at is the accuracy that we do even with the wind, but we want to see what it can do penetration wise. So that's why we shot 20 yards for the sight in, 20 yards for the grouping. And then I will go back and see if we can, if the wind stops, I'll go back further, but if the wind doesn't stop, it means nothing to me.
Yeah, this is all just a process of elimination, essentially. We're just trying to test the boundaries, and that's kind of what this test and review, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, I'm just shocked that they shoot this accurate, because you are looking at, you're looking at two different things. You actually got some kind of like a plastic hole.
Yeah, Sabo,
yeah, almost. Sabo, and I'm just kind of like, is this really going to shoot? I wasn't sure. I didn't know if it would, but
especially at the 800 feet per second mark, I was wondering about how accurate it would be, and I mean, it's holding up.
Yeah.
You're not getting any flyers, which I expected to see a couple flyers.
I did too.
And we haven't seen any flyers, so that's kind of a really good sign. I know shooting a lot of different pellets, you kind of get those where you might get one flying left or right, but that's consistent.
I expected to see at least, I did not expect to see something where we were looking at, an inch group or something like that. Or I think if the wind wasn't messing with us today, we could even tighten that up a little. But you know what else blew me away about this is the UTG right here. That's what kind of blew me away. This scope, being able to have the side focus 2 to 16 power, 44 mil.
I got nothing but great stuff to say about the company, especially just how clear. I mean, we've been using their products on and off a good bit now, and
yeah,
I like them.
I'll tell you what blew me away is how easy the turrets and how they lock.
Yeah,
it's over. I mean, sight in. How long
did it? Zeroed in seconds. Yeah,
we were shooting 3 inches to the left, and they had on. I thought to myself, this could be a process. As soon as we put this on here, even though we went with. Now, it's a 30 millimeter tube, so everybody understands this is a 30 millimeter tube, but, You know what they send with you? These quick release, I don't know if you can see this, but look at the quick release there, mounts. So what we have is we had the dovetail where we were able to put these on for the Picatinny rail, and then we're able to snap these into place, and then you're able to adjust how tight you have it. You can use your Allen key there and just lock it into place. And then this has the easy tap lighted reticle that is, you can see here. Here's green, there's red. You just tap that to what you want. Man, what a scope. For air guns, this is, you know, well, even any gun, I think.
Oh yeah.
I was pretty impressed with how easy this was to set up. Look how they have the right size mounts. We're all set and we're rocking. Fits our Discovery, no problem.
It's a great, that is a great combo right there. Disco with something like that. I mean,
wow.
Yeah, wow.
So I was very happy with that. Well, you're happy with that group. I say we stop with that. And then we go to the penetration side of this.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see how it's going to work with penetration. Let's get something to shoot.
All right, let's go see what we can find. Okay, here we are with the penetration test. So basically what we have is ultra mag in the gun. We have domed hollow points and ultra mag, just solid dome. Doesn't matter. It's 14.3 grain. Down there we actually have the small 1 pound cans of propane. Yeah, it's down the whole way on empty. There's no really any propane. There might be a little residual left, but not nothing major. So at 20 yards, we're gonna shoot this thing with a lead pellet, look at damage. Then we're gonna turn the can completely around and then shoot with a penetrator and see what happens. We actually don't know yet, so it'll be interesting to see. Now 20 yards, if you were to be hunting, you know, prairie dog, woodchuck, that kind of stuff, even a fox, I think we're gonna have some good results here. So we're gonna take a look at it. I have a pretty good feeling. Now remember, this is a Discovery. So this is your basic PCP starting out 800 feet a second air rifle. So let's just take one shot on the canister and go from there. So we're just gonna shoot it. Sounds like I hit it pretty good. You wanna go take a look at this?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So look at the hit that took. I mean, that really did some good damage there, and that's 20 yards. Looked really good, okay? So there's 20. So now we're gonna spin this completely around. We're gonna go right here, and we're gonna go with the penetrator now. So now we're gonna shoot with a penetrator. So now you see what a dome did. I'm impressed with that.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I didn't think we were gonna get something like that. All right, but remember, this is the steel containers. These aren't, you know, it's in aluminum or something, so. All right.
Let's do it.
See what happens. Okay, so now we're going with the penetrators at the same range at 20 yards and see what these can do at 20. All right, let's see what we get. I think I heard what I think I heard there.
I know exactly what I heard.
All right, let's go take a look. I'm safe the gun here. Come down and look at. Take a look at this. Here, let's. I didn't expect to see that.
Almost an exit.
Oh my goodness.
Look out.
So at 20 yards, look at the clean hole at 20. Now you guys know there's a 1 pound can. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
I didn't expect to see that.
I would have been extremely happy to see a through and through, but I mean
yeah, but
almost.
Remember, this is our starting PCP Discovery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that's a pretty clean hole.
It's pretty awesome.
To me, that means if you're head shooting a varmint, even coyote size.
Oh yeah, well this
at 20 yards, he's
takes
dead.
to the next level.
Yeah, he's dead.
For sure.
So they're really what they say they are.
Wow. I would say.
Wow. That's incredible. I would like to take some longer range shots to see how they shoot, you know, way back at 50, but the way the wind's blowing today, I think we'll hold that for another day.
I would.
You agree?
Oh, I totally agree. But well, so far the results are in, and it did everything that Crosman said it would.
Yep.
I'm happy with them.
Yep. Look how clean that is, though.
Oh, I know. I wouldn't be afraid for hog hunting. Oh, yeah.
Oh, groundhog at 20 yards?
Yep.
With the accuracy we saw, you could put it right in
That's
his ear, behind his eye.
No
problem. Well, this is Rick and Ryan and Brienne
with Shooter 1721.
Thanks for watching.